Video. It's unbelievable. A model's Miami Beach video shoot interrupted by what's believed to be a group of illegal immigrants storming the beach. Our next guest says that he's not surprised at all to see it. Joining us now is film producer Dennis Michael Lynch, who has made 3 films on illegal immigration. His very latest, They Come to America Through the Coast of Obama's Legacy, releases next month. So you see this video. What do you
Those
think?
are illegal aliens. I could tell just simply by the way that they disperse off the boat. If you watch the video, what happens once they hit the beach, they all break off.
Okay, let's watch that as you say.
See?
Right.
That's the mentality, because the mentality is almost like the gang rush. Well, if they catch one of us, they can't catch all of us. And I think that's also indicative of why it is there's not 11 million people in this country.
So it's interesting. They're going wide left,
they all
wide
go
right.
wide. So if there is a Border Patrol agent there, he's only going to be able to catch one of us and see how they all disperse like that.
Either they're a group of friends that got in a terrible fight. They didn't want, once they're at the beach, they
you
want to
mean
hang
to
out
tell me
anymore.
people who swim in Miami don't swim fully clothed?
They don't. And see, the fact that they're leaving that boat behind, what's that, a $60,000, $70,000 fishing boat? They're just leaving it behind. And on a serious note, that's why it is that there's no 11 million people in this country illegally, because right there, even if they were to apprehend one of them, look at how many are getting away, right? So the research that I've done shows more that it's closer to 30 million people
think it's far
illegally.
more?
Oh, no, I know it's
Well,
far
let's get
more.
the Border Patrol side, because they put out a statement, Border Patrol agents, they responded to this, and they say they responded to a maritime smuggling event in the same area depicted in this video. They say, quote, Border Patrol agents did respond. They're currently investigating the smuggling event with fellow partners at the Department of Homeland Security. So they're not confirming that these are illegal.
Yeah, okay. Well, how are they going to investigate it? See, here's the problem, is that you have less than 100 Border Patrol agents in the Miami sector. You've got hundreds of miles to protect. And the apprehensions last year in the Miami sector was 2,000.
And when was this video shot then? So
I don't know. I mean, we should be focusing on the model, I think.
One of the things we can focus on, though, is that you say that the number of illegal immigrants in the United States could be, you said, close to 30 million.
Yeah.
But if we go on this, right, this number here in front of us, 11.3 million in 2014, that outnumbers the 9.6 million Americans who are currently unemployed in the very same year. But if we're looking at year 30,
well, look, when Reagan gave his amnesty, he thought he was giving amnesty to 1 million people. It turned out to be almost 4 million people. So if history repeats itself, and we know it will, you know, the other thing you could just, if you just want to look at simple math, just go in and go get a real estate form, or go to your school and look at real estate form. It's English on this side, Spanish on this side. You don't do that for 11 million people. You do it more for 30 million people. Now, when you go back to the jobs, you want to know when that's really going to explode? In 2016, when the Obamacare business mandate starts to kick in, and now businesses will have to hire people and give them the insurance. Now they'll just start going to the illegal alien route.
How do we fix the problem? You've been on the border. You've seen this.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate Donald Trump, what he has done for this topic, because he's been the first person to be able to depoliticize it. However, he has to tell me how it is you stop that with a wall. The wall is like trying to put a Band-Aid on cancer. The only way you stop this problem, and you could stop it in its tracks, is if you remove the incentive to come here illegally. Until you do that, this is going to continue. You watch my movies, I'll show you the biggest walls in the world. They cut right through them, they get through.
And the other problem is those countries are so economically depressed. These people are desperate for something. If they think they can get here, they're going to try it.
Ryan, our country is economically depressed. And we have people here in this country who are really struggling and want to have a better life. If we focus in on taking care of Americans first, and when everybody's on the pathway to the American dream, then we could open our arms to the rest of the world. I'm all for that, and I think most Americans are.
We're seeing your movie up there right now. Tell us how people can actually find it.
If they go to theycometoamerica.com, we give away more free DVDs than we sell. And next week, hopefully I'll be back here with you when I show They Come to America 3, The Cost of Obama's Legacy. Wait until I show you the northern border and what's coming through.
Most people focus on the south. We'll take a look at that.
Bad news.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks.